It's time for another Thankful Thursday. This is a special 2020 holiday edition. We're both in our festive garb and decoration. So today's the last day of Hanukkah, and Ariane is getting ready to kick off Christmas.
I was gonna say first day of insanity for me.
There you
It's fine.
go. It's 8 days of insanity for Ariane. Yes. So here we are. And full transparency, it's a Friday because we said sometimes that happens. And if you're not sure what happens on Thankful Thursday, you can check out the very first episode, episode 0, where we
Yeah, if you're
explain
like, what are they doing? Why are they doing this?
what these are all about. But basically, this is our day to remind each other of how grateful we are for one another. And this episode is sponsored
Whiskey, baby.
by,
Oh, I've got this. Hold on. Ready?
pause again.
A
Had
2-gallon bottle of, I mean, I don't know how many gallons this is. It feels like 5. It's heavy.
How do you know your best friend loves you when she buys you gallons of whiskey?
Yeah.
Also, another local Fort Worth brand here, Rar and Sons. Cheers.
Yep.
So, yeah, Sue's today is sponsored by, but let's get into it. Thankful Thursday. You want to go first? You want me to go?
You can go. I like it when you go.
Okay. All
If
right.
you have the same one I have, I'm going to be a little like, ooh.
Yeah. So this week I am thankful for our same page.
Ah, you are going to take mine. Okay, keep
Well,
going.
you can give your perspective.
Okay.
So Ariane and I were recently through a pretty stressful situation, business related. We had to make a pretty significant decision that would greatly impact our business.
Yep.
And it was something that we kind of both struggled with for a period of time. And it was really nice to be able to talk through it and come together and be supportive of each other and our different thoughts on the matter. And so just super grateful that despite all of the ways that we're different, we still can come together through our core values, which are a part of both of our companies,
Sure.
and be on the same page together. So I was definitely grateful for that. And that was one less thing that I had to stress about during that situation.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just to like, because I that was partly what mine was too. Is like being grateful or thankful that like when I was off, you were on, or on off, vice versa. Like when I was like, heck yeah, we're gonna do this, you were like, let's think this through a little bit more. And when I was like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? This is crazy. Just being able to have this open relationship that I can text you at 3 a.m. And be like, here's my thoughts right now. That's keeping me up at night. And it didn't matter if they were, it doesn't matter what the thought is.
Yeah.
You're not judging. I'm not judging. We're just working through this process together. And I guess part of my thankfulness goes, you know, goes to Greg too, because he has told us since day
Mm.
one, like, we're going to be challenged on several things in our journey of entrepreneurship. And this was one of them. And it was like not one of those, like you said it before, it wasn't a bad situation. It wasn't like in our face, we have to make this decision because this was a bad situation.
Yeah.
This was a good situation, and we had to make a really tough decision. And we had no choice but to lean on our core values to get through this. Like, that is amazing.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
so grateful that we spend the time to really work through our core values day one. We have this like awareness that we can listen to people like Greg or other mentors and use that advice and use like lean on them. He has no idea. Maybe when he watches this, but he has no idea that his couple words really impacted us even 3 years later. And so I'm just
Yeah.
grateful for that.
So the moral of the story is if you don't have those core values that kind of lead you in what you do across all the facets of your life, maybe put some in your stocking or
There
in
you go.
your
Ooh,
Hanukkah thing.
You're the one who knows this. I would have
Well,
said
there's
thing.
not really an equivalent. So, but anyways, yeah.
Um,
So if you
don't
don't have
stop
any core
recording.
values, get some.
Yeah, get some. Um, I also wanted to just say, since this is probably the last one of 2020, that I am just truly grateful for you. And, Hanukkah is all about bringing light, and you have brought a lot of light into my life. And I appreciate that even when I feel dark and feeling like the world is closing in on me, you are still that beacon of light that shines through and pulls me out of it. And so, in the spirit of Hanukkah, I am grateful for your light. And I can't remember how you say that in Hebrew. Something about light. Something about light. You've said, isn't this like your Hebrew name or something?
Oh, Hava Leora.
Yeah.
Well, Leora means I have the light. So yeah,
See?
that's my
Okay.
Hebrew name. There you go.
Your
Yeah.
Hebrew name. And my kid just came in. Came in crashing. Hold on, I'm recording.
Well, in the spirit of that was awesome. Thank you. She knows how much that metaphor means to me. So I appreciate that. And in the spirit of Christmas, which is about the birth of a savior, thank you for birthing two my dream companies with me. I tied it back. But anyways, yeah.
Are you calling me
So
the Virgin Mary?
uh
Did you just call me the Virgin Mary?
I think you just made it awkward. And on that note, cheers.
Cheers.
Clink.
Clink, clink.
So,
Let's hear those sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ting, ting, ting-a-ling, ting.
Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, light the menorah.
Come on, it's Hanukkah. I don't know all the words.